Good day, everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to get TikTok back on the iPhone in the United States. Since TikTok is actively banned and it is January 19th, you're not going to be able to use it. So, I'll leave all the links that I use in the description below. But what you want to do is you want to go over to account.apple.com. Again, I'll leave the link in the description. And you want to just create an account. So, just like type in whatever you want. It doesn't matter for your first and last name. And then for your country and region, you want to choose whatever country you want to choose outside of the United States. This is what shapes your For You page, because your For You page most likely will only show content from that region. That is one of the downsides of this. So for me, I choose Japan because I'm learning Japanese and I don't use TikTok, so it doesn't matter to me. I mean, just, choose a random date, it doesn't matter. And now what we want to do is we want to head over to account.google.com and we want to create a Google account. We'll click create for personal use. Doesn't matter what name we put. We can put, whatever we want. I'll create my own Gmail address because I need something easy that I can type in later. How was that already taken? Yeah, there we go. For the password, something simple. Got it. Alright, recovery email address, we can skip this. And there's our account. What you want to do is you want to copy this email address and you want to paste it into Apple. Your password, it doesn't matter what your password is, just make it something that you can remember because this is what you're going to be putting in on your phone. Now that we've got our password, we can select our phone number. Now for this, you want to choose your United States phone number, even though our country and region up here is set to Japan. You want to make sure these are different. Now that we've got our phone number typed in, type in the characters that it shows. Now we want to go back to that Google address. We want to click next. Privacy and terms, I agree. Confirm. And now you want to go to Gmail. We'll wait for Gmail to load. And now we just want to wait until the email comes through. There should be your Apple code. We'll copy and paste it. Click continue. So what you want to do once you're signed into your Apple account is you want to go to personal information and you want to click country and region. What you're going to do from here is you're going to click change country or region. We'll wait for it to load. And now what you want to do is now that your country and region is set to Japan, you want to go to Google Maps. And next, you go to the place that you set your phone's location to be. So for me, it was Japan. So what you want to do now is once you've got your address that you're ready to use, you want to copy. And we'll go state, Tokyo, postal code. It's right here. That's the postal code. So we'll type in the postal code. It is 190-0142. 190-0142. That's our postal code. Here is where you want to put the address. So once we put in the address is simple. That's all it is. And now you want to type in a valid area code. The rest of the phone number doesn't matter. So our area code is 42. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. We don't need a shipping address. We can update it and see what it's complaining about. Okay. Now that we've done this, we can click close. It'll close out the tab for you. We'll go back to the Apple page. And now our country and region has been set. Now for this next step, we're going to go over to the phone. But first, you're going to need a VPN. Now, the VPN I've been using is called Proton. This is non-sponsored. This is just like, this is the VPN that I use that I've found that works the best so far. It works free though. For me, I pay for the 1-month plan because I'm constantly on a VPN. And you will be when you're using TikTok. Because when you use TikTok, it checks for your location every time that you open it. I have a separate video on my YouTube channel of where I show you how to install Proton VPN on an iPhone. So go check that out. It's in the link in the description once you're ready to install it on your phone. Future me here. Before I show you the rest of the tutorial, I realized that I have left out a step while editing. So what you want to do is, on your home screen, or whatever, go to settings, and you want to scroll down until you see general. You want to scroll down even more, go to language and region, and you want to set it to Japan or wherever else that you've set your Apple account to. You want to set it at least somewhere outside of the United States. I found that while doing a different region such as the United Kingdom, it still worked if this was set to Japan. It honestly doesn't matter either way you do it. As long as it's set outside of the United States, it should work. It'll ask you to restart your phone. And then after your phone restarts, you want to restart it manually by pressing the volume up and the volume down and then holding down the power button. It'll pop up the menu. Don't touch it. Just keep holding down the power button and then it'll turn this phone off. This is called a hard restart. And then afterwards, you can turn the phone back on and it should work. Change the temperature back to Fahrenheit, the measurement system and whatnot, the date format and stuff. The only thing that you can't change is the permanently set currency on your phone. So whenever you go to type in a $sign, it'll constantly be yen on your keyboard unless you use a third-party keyboard. So here, we just want to make sure we're connected to the VPN of the server that we want to be connected to. In my case, I want to be connected to Japan because that's where the account is located. Now, we'll swipe out of it, or swipe out of settings rather. We'll go over to the App Store, and we'll scroll, once you're logged in, of course. Click TikTok, and it should download. If it doesn't, and it still shows a country warning, you need to restart your phone and then turn back on the VPN, and then it'll work. So here what you want to do is you open up TikTok once it's downloaded, and for this version of TikTok, it won't require you to log in. It's a thing that is only required in the US from what I've seen. Even though it'll automatically log me in because I have logged in on this phone before. And here, I want to show you me logged in to the American App Store. This is using my primary account before the tutorial. This is to show that TikTok still works after logging back into the American App Store. So you can keep TikTok. I don't know if you'll be able to update it. I would turn off automatic updates just to make sure if it does update, it'll update back to the American App Store TikTok, and you don't want that to happen. But now, you've got TikTok on your phone.